Oh, sorry.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
shit, I thought.
So, with the topic of death, and I think I can continue from there. So, yeah, that's from I've got two novels, works in progress. I'm juggling them, not writing them, and this is from the first one. The moon is out and his eyes adjust. If Nick was sober, he would be spooked, worrying about a mugger jumping out from behind a tree, a frost-hardy gay guy mistaking his intentions. But he isn't sober, and the heath feels like it belongs to him tonight. Nick gets turned around a few times, stumbles over grassy knolls and almost twists his ankle as he slips on the wet leaves. But he carries on, uphill, down and up again, until it's certain, almost, that he's found the right spot. He sits down, willing himself to forget that it's cold, imagining it's summer, and he's sitting here with Terry, watching the bats. He takes a dab of MDMA, a couple of puffs from his pre-rolled spliff, and puts his earplugs in. With a numb finger, he goes back to the start of the set and closes his eyes. He thinks of how they used to be, him and Terry, before things went bad. And it comes easy with no effort at all. It's like they're here together, and it's really summer, and he's coming right up and up and up and up with the music. Dance with me, baby. He hears a voice inside his head, clear as anything, and he jumps to his feet, takes another drag of the spliff, and starts dancing. I must look like such a twat, he thinks, and it's probably true, and that makes him laugh because he doesn't care. He dances by himself for the woman he loves, and his heart swells up and breaks wide open. I love you, I love you, I love you. Maybe he's whispering, and maybe he's shouting, he doesn't even know because he's no longer in control. Heat is building in the base of his spine and it shoots up like white lightning, all the way up to his brain for a moment when he feels his pure bliss. When he comes to, he's on the ground, shivering. A tinny sound close to his head. The earplugs must have dropped out as he fell. As he opens his eyes, he's blinded by light. Police, he thinks, park ranger. It's not like he's doing anything illegal unless sleeping outdoors with Class A's and C's in your pocket is a criminal offence, which on second thoughts it probably is. But there's no one there. No uniform shining a torch in his face. The light is coming from behind a tree. Did someone light a campfire or something? But there's no flicker of flame, only steady glow. On shaky legs, he walks toward it. The light is coming from inside the tree. There's an opening in the trunk of what he guesses is an oak. Terry would know. And that explains it. He's dreaming. So there's no harm in stepping through the doorway and into the warmth of the fireplace. Nick finds himself in an old-fashioned sitting room that couldn't possibly fit inside a tree, complete with gaudy wallpaper and faded orange carpeting underfoot, and right in the center, a winding staircase. Nick turns around and there is no doorway. He slaps the wall just to be sure, but there's nothing. Maybe a lucid dream. He watched a YouTube video a while ago. You meant to do something like a reality check. Once you realize you're lucid, you can do all sorts of things like fly or have sex with a movie star, or even do something useful like study for an exam. What was the guy in the video said? Like, check your hands, see if they look normal, plug your nose, try and breathe out. What are you doing? Nick's hands drop on his sides. A man, young and dressed in jeans and tight t-shirt, has appeared out of nowhere. A reality check? Nick offers. Speaking hurts his throat, his vocal cords feel like they've been through a shredder, stuck back, get together again. What are you doing here? The man asks. You aren't dead. Probably dreaming, Nick says. The man cocks his head and studies Nick's face to gauge whether he's joking or just stupid. How did you get here? How come you're the only one asking questions, Nick says. Who are you and what are you doing here? I'm Hermes, the man says, and I'm doing my job. Your turn. I'm Nick and I just sort of wandered in. There was this doorway just over there, but it's gone now. So. How very, very unusual, the man Hermes states. He leans forward and looks into Nick's eyes. Nah, you're not dead, not even close, he says. Well, there's nothing for it. Gonna have to take you downstairs. Sure, Nick agrees, good-natured, because maybe if he argues, he'll wake up and he doesn't want the dream to end because he wants to know where it goes. So, what were you doing before you came through? Hermes asks over his shoulder. I'm kind of blacked out. Before that, I was dancing. Hermes stops and turns around. You're really high, aren't you? Good, yeah. He takes the baggie from Nick's hand, scoops out his crystal and puts it into his mouth. He shudders. Tastes like the devil's asshole.
Pretty accurate.
Not that I...
Analogy of the night.
Not that I know, never have a baby sequence. He pockets the baggie and carries on down the staircase. So then, what led you up to taking Molly and dancing all by your lonesome? I made a mixtape for my girlfriend. Aww, Hermes said, a mixtape, very cute. Very 80s teenager. I bet your girlfriend was impressed. No, Nick says a proper mix. I'm a DJ. I mean, used to be anyway. Kind of. And my girlfriend's dead. And that's why I did it. I miss her and I made the mix and I came here because she used to love the heat and we danced. I mean, I danced and then... Yeah, Hermes says gently. I understand now. They reach the bottom of the stairs and continue on a rocky path which reminds Nick of walking in the Highlands. Only there's no gorse and no heather, no sky, and the walls of rock close in around him, and now he wants to wake up. Where are we going? To see Hades and Persephone. They'll know what to do with you. Who now? What do they teach in school nowadays? Hermes mutters. The gods of the underworld. Underworld? You're not even joking. We shall learn, Hermes says. Look, we've got to get you sober or else you'll screw everything up. Here, drink this. The water's fresh and cold and Nick drinks until Hermes takes the bottle off him and says, you can go behind our boulder. And pushes a packet of paper tissues at him. Really, go. I don't need to see this. Nick can't ask what he's supposed to be doing because he's bending over and throwing up like he's invented vomiting. It's almost pleasant, he doesn't even retch. And then the knives in his abdomen make him pull down his trousers for an embarrassingly loud, painful shit, and to round it off, he has the longest piss in humankind. His body's light and empty and clean, like it hasn't been since he was a child. It feels good until the pain begins, a deep pain of the soul. With inescapable clarity, he remembers everything he's ever done wrong. every unkind word he's ever said, and everything's lost. More than remember, he experienced it all over again. That's what hell's really like, not fire and brimstone and devils poking you with cartoon pitchforks. But beyond the pain waits a realization. This is not a dream. That's better, isn't it? Hermes says and sniffs. From his pouch, which must be bottomless, he produces a store-brand deodorant. Doesn't stain clothes. And sprays it around Nick. That'll have to do, he says. Now, when you speak to Hades or Persephone, be polite, don't waffle, and whatever you do, do not eat or drink anything while you're there. Got it? Yeah, got it, Nick says. I'm ready. Yeah, and he says, I doubt that. No one's ever ready.